I push away people I'm close with, or stand on, no.
Yeah, y'all like my new car?
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Oh my God, this deal is about to blow up.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
You might want to talk to your client.
Hey, y'all, this the house. Oh my God, this is so nice. Hey, girl, how you doing?
Hey,
Hey, how
T.
you feeling? Y'all like my new car?
New car. New car.
Yeah,
No, T.
that's my baby right there. I call it Blue Thing.
That's not the move.
What happened?
T, we get the house before the car.
Well, I got the car before the house. Ain't that so? That's crazy. This the house, so it's like this. So, can we go in there and look at it? What you doing here? You finna show it to me. I'm listening, Asian. I'm good, girl. Listen, Asian. That's so proper. You bougie too. Maria, girl, what you been up to? I'm so happy you called me. This is nice. Here we are. Oh, I like this. This is nice. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's a TV and a refrigerator. What? Stop playing. I like this. This is real nice. Alright, promise space. What we down here in the basement? Yeah. Ain't no spirits live here, is it? I really like the master bedroom. I can't wait to get freaky up in there. This is so nice.
You really like it?
I do. I love this shit.
Okay. Are we gonna put an offer on this one?
Yeah.
Let's go.
And guess what else, Maria?
What?
I'm having a motherfucking barbecue tomorrow. Light skin lady, you coming?
No.
Okay, when you ain't got the call, it's gonna be plenty food. Bring your own plates, bitch. I can't wait to call my mama, tell her what I did. I'm so proud of myself, and this all because of you. It's the Maria Jeanette experience. Thank you, baby. Oh my God, you know what I'm saying? I can't wait. Oh my God, he's throwing my fucking car! Wait! You can't take my car! Come on, don't do this to me, man! I'm gonna have my brothers and them fuck you up!
Hey guys, welcome back to another dope episode of On the Scene. I hope everybody is having a wonderful Friday. We're gonna jump right in. Tonight's next guest, we have Chicago's own real estate broker, manager, Maria, Jeanette, and also my girl, Chandra.
What's up?
Hey, happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday. Is it Tequila Friday or is it Water Friday? What is it for you?
It's water
I
right
would
now,
say
but we're
fun.
going to do tequila later.
There you
Okay.
go. There you go.
All right.
We should have
do
some
tequila
tequila
later.
right now.
We should
I know,
have. Y'all got
right?
some Casamigos?
Nope.
I'm probably sitting here like.
So what's going on? How's your day treating you so far?
It's good. I'm dealing with some bigger price point deals, like $1 million deals, and those deals are very hard to keep together. When you're dealing with what I noticed when you're dealing with the affluent, they're on their coin. So something that's a percent off is an argument, and that may last for a week or two, depending on what.
Wow.
So, and I just had someone cancel a contract just because the client asked for a $50,000 price break. They was like, hell no, cancel all 3 contracts.
Wow. Dang.
Yeah. So yeah, don't count your money if you're in real estate or want to be in real estate. Do not count your money until you're at the closing table and they say we funded.
Wow.
It can go left. It will go left.
Whoa.
Wow.
Yes, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
So Maria, let's start off and let's get some little background about you.
Okay.
You know what you do, how'd you get into real estate? Go ahead.
So, I've been in real estate for about 7.5 years.
Okay.
I am a managing broker and owner of my own brokerage, the Cross Realty Group. And we are a virtual brokerage. We do not have any office spaces or anything paper. We're totally paperless. Our offices is just in the field. Before that, I was an entrepreneur. I worked. And then after I got fired like 30 times and I realized that it wasn't meant for me to work at anybody's job, I started just doing kind of like, like Uber. I started my own t-shirt business because my son's an athlete. So I was just like, well, shit, if I'm at all of these games, and tournaments, I'm still t-shirts to all of the moms.
Right.
I got into doing photography. So I did all of that, and then I just kind of landed into real estate.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
So let's talk about how you landed into real estate. How'd that come about?
How I landed into real estate. Look, I was so broke before I landed into real estate. I took like my income taxes and bought a t-shirt machine, and I was like, look, this t-shirt machine is going to fund me going to real estate. So I started making t-shirts, and I paid for the real estate class. Okay. And the test is hard ever. I'm telling you, look, on average 2 to 4 times to pass the real estate exam. That's how hard the real estate exam is. Wow. So after 3 or 4 times, third time I passed the real estate exam, and the rest is history. But look, I'm gonna tell you this: when I was doing a real estate exam, my lights and my water got cut off at the same time.
Oh wow!
I was great, and I was like, look, I'm gonna stay focused. I'm gonna keep studying. I'm gonna stay focused. I'm gonna keep studying, and I am just going to pass this real estate exam, and that is what I did.
Okay.
Yeah. So
awesome.
Just stay consistent. Awesome. Stay consistent, and if you make you can make a lot of money in real estate, but you have to be the type of person that is very diligent and is willing to just do whatever it takes to pass the exam, because it's definitely $1 million field. It is. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So how many times did you take it?
Took that test 3 times.
Okay.
And I went back 7 days every time, and I studied 10 hours a day. 10 hours a day until I passed the test.
Okay. You see.
First year I made $50,000. Second year I made $150,000. Okay. Third year I made $350,000.
That's what's up.
And that's what I'll tell people. Never give up.
No,
never give up.
You just gotta stick
you had
with
the tenacity to keep going,
yes.
And you had a reason to keep going. Right. That young man that's sitting over there on that couch is one reason. So with the will and the determination to keep going and striving and being a Black African American woman doing her thing, hats off just to that myself.
And I'm telling you, I've had many days where I just didn't know. And like with my son, I was just like, after we get out of this, I promise, that things are gonna be better. I'm gonna provide a better lifestyle. So I've just been exposing him to the business ever since. And actually, before he goes to college, he's gonna take the real estate exam and join the company. Okay,
so that's what's up. Yeah. See, you're even teaching your young African American son how to have his own business.
Yes, exactly.
At a young age. How old is your son?
16.
16, and he's already gonna be a businessman.
Oh yeah, he got to be a boss.
Years old.
He's got to be a boss.
And that's what we always should do with our children. We should always teach our children how to make the dollar and work for themselves and not work for the man. Right? Go. Don't work for the man, work for yourself. That's what you do.
Well, I'm gonna tell you this: the conversation starts at the dinner table.
Yep.
Yes.
To put down the phones.
Yes.
And discuss
the video games,
generational wealth, and even I remember one birthday, everything that my son had in his closet, I made him purchase stocks. Everything, and I was like, you own a piece of the company. So we talk about ownership, and we talk about how hard it is, and how you just got to be diligent. So yeah.
Those are the conversations that we were never taught. When we were young African American children at the dinner table, my grandfather told me, own your house. He didn't tell me how to do nothing else, but we learned how to save, what mutual funds are, what stocks and bonds are. We didn't know how to do none of that stuff. Owning your house meant you were rich. That was it.
And stop selling your grandma's house.
Yes.
Stop selling grandma's house.
Gems.
That is the pro tip for today. If you have a house that you inherited from your grandmother, do not sell it. Please do not.
Anything else, y'all? Do not sell it.
No, not at all.
So hats off to you.
Exactly.
Thank you. I just try to be outlook. So I have been working on different ways to educate consumers on home ownership and things that happen within the real estate industry. I recently did a skit.
I did.
Yep.
That.
I did a few skits. So my first one I did with my cousin Tiara, and we talked about buying the car before the house. A lot of people, they think that it's okay to purchase the car before the house, but what that does is that adds to your debt to income ratio, and it can disqualify you, especially if you're tight already.
See?
Yes.
So
Tips.
it was a comedic flair, and I wanted it to purposely be like that because I wanted to, like with our younger generation, they sometimes don't get it if it's not in the fun, in the format of a joke. So I wanted to really like just spark something in the brain and say, okay, I'm laughing, but damn, is this really true?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
So
They
that's
end
my
up
reason.
living in the car
Right.
instead of
There you go.
living in the house.
Right.
So in the skit, we're going to look at houses and her car gets towed. So a lot of people don't know, like, and I don't know if they still do it now. And it's because this happened to me before. I purchased a car, I drove off the lot, and they came to get the car back. A lot of times they do not approve you for the car on the spot. They still they're still trying to get you approved, so they can come and take your car back.
Wow.
Yes.
So the same day you got it, they came in and got it? Or
It was like
a day
7
or
days later.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Walked outside. Walked outside and that car was gone. I was like, what happened?
That
They
hurt.
didn't even
That
say
hurts
they didn't
even
even let you
worse.
know.
No, they was ignorant.
They just
Yeah.
came and take it.
Was it the Ford dealership in Madison?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'm calling y'all out. Y'all was foul for that.
Wow. That hurts even worse. You like, yeah, I got my car, I got my kid.
Like you going to see family, you pulling up, banging your music. Yeah.
You come out, it's like they took that car.
They took that car, honey.
Dang, that's messed up.
Yeah. They took that car.
So you talked about skits. So we know that you are a real estate guru, entrepreneur, queen, and you writing skits. You're a writer too. Tell us about that.
So my mom kind of sparked that because she does a lot of background work. She does a lot of background work. So I've been around that for a few years, and I just
Did you do it? Did you ever do any background work?
No. No.
Yeah, I just saw.
No,
yeah.
just my mom. I've been around it for a few years, and like I said, I'm always sitting there thinking about what can I do, and I was like, you know what? I can write something that can be funny as hell. It can be ratchet. Now look, the first skit that I did, I learned a valuable lesson. I learned about releases, and I learned that not everybody likes to laugh. Some people take stuff really, really personal. So I did it, and
But we need laughter.
we need laughter. So
You have to know your audience.
no,
That's true.
Okay, so I'm in the real estate field, and what happens is they box you a lot. They box you a lot, and they say, okay, you're a realtor. You're supposed to be this. You're supposed to wear this. You're supposed to act like this, and you're supposed to be extra conservative. And I'm not.
that.
I'm the opposite. I am whatever I am when I wake up.
I know
I'm whatever I am whatever I am in that moment.
Right, you do you.
And I'm a creative. I do me. I have fun doing me. I'm very unapologetic about me doing me. But I'm still very smart. I like to educate, and I like to do different things. So,
And that's how it should be.
that's how but that's how it should be. But I'm telling you, the slack that you would get when I get a lot of the who the hell she thinks she is.
Maria Jeanette.
Yeah, and that's what I say. I be like,
That's who.
Maria Jeanette. And you can do it all. You can still make money. It's never affecting my bag. And but you have to be very comfortable in yourself, and you have to be okay with just rolling solo.
Yep.
You have to be okay with rolling solo. I promise.
And
you.
sometimes that works best.
Girl.
rolling
I
solo
say it all
works.
the time.
Don't be afraid to roll by yourself, because that's a lot of times you find that's the best thing you need to do, because everybody is not for you.
Well,
Facts.
when stuff hit the fan with my first skit, I found out who was my friend and who wasn't.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't had a young lady tell me. She was like, Maria, I would love to do one of those skits with you if I didn't think that I was going to get blackballed.
Yeah.
Really? Oh, wow.
Ma'am.
Well, damn.
Okay. Well.
Okay.
Okay, well, I guess you need to sit your ass over there, because I'm like in the blackball section. I mean, what do you? I mean, how do you respond? How do you respond to that?
You tell them thank you and keep
Right.
pushing.
Yeah, keep
you
moving.
know, this is not for you, hon.
There you go.
That's how you do it.
And move forward.
So I've never desired to be like anyone else,
and
I didn't have to work hard to be different. It's just in my blood. I've just been that way.
If they can't accept you for who you are, then they're not worth you even wasting your time.
Mm-hmm.
So I did another skit, which I'm very, very proud of. I did it with a comedian named Marvin. He does a lot of work with the comedian corporate. And Marvin Berry.
Okay.
And
he's hilarious.
Yeah, he is.
Shout out to Marvin Berry.
Yes,
and
shout
corporate.
out Marvin. Shout out corporate.
Corporate be careful. Say less.
Say less.
Cracks me up.
So we did 2 skits. One of the skits was Is It Really Fair Housing? Right?
Okay.
And what a lot of people do not know is when you go and you're looking for a rental or you're looking for a home to buy, and the owner's there or the realtor's there, there's a lot of questions that they cannot ask you because it violates the Fair Housing Act.
Really?
Yes. They can't ask you about your children. They can't reference, like if you're a tenant and like say for instance you have like a little clutter, they can't make reference to your clutter because what is it called when you? I'm trying to think of the a hoarder. When you are a hoarder is a sickness.
Yeah,
it's a sickness. It's medical, so
is.
you cannot make reference to that. You can't set just rules up for one person. So we talked about that, and you can't discriminate based on someone being in prison. And so my second skit with Marvin was he didn't believe that he can purchase a home out of prison. So I was educating consumers. If you've been in prison before, and as long as you have 2 years of prior work history before you went to prison, and only 6 months of work history when you get out of prison, you can get approved for a home loan.
wow.
Yeah.
Now, how many of y'all know that?
How many of you guys know that?
I didn't know,
And see, that's just
and
an
I ain't been to
amazing-
prison.
Okay, me neither. But you know, that's an amazing way to get that message across.
Yes.
Put it in skits.
Yeah.
I like that. That's genius.
Yeah, that
Yes,
was
yes,
it.
yes.
That's
That is very genius.
That's dope. I like that.
That is it. So you're a writer, entrepreneur, writing skits, plays, and
And
act,
an
do
author.
Author. Oh
Okay.
yeah, let's talk about that.
We gotta add
'cause,
author to that too.
We know, but she did she tell you what type of what?
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
let's
yeah.
talk
We
about
gonna- we
that.
gonna talk about that.
Tell them what the book's about.
So I'm not going to disclose the title right now, but I can tell you about the book. I am writing a real estate erotica book, and 75% of the stories in the book is true. They're stories that happen in the industry, real estate industry, or they're inspired by those stories, and then 25% of it is fiction. And I am in the first 2 chapters.
Okay.
As my name.
Oh wow.
My team was very skeptical about me actually using my name for the first 2 chapters because, you know, when you write books, especially if people really get into books, they really get into the character, and then that can kind of cause people to stalk you.
Oh okay.
Don't listen.
Yeah,
don't stalk
believe
me.
don't
I am
stop her,
an
y'all.
expert shooter, and I've boxed before.
Okay.
You will get it.
She already told you. You
come
come
on
on her
don't
property.
even
Try it.
Try it. Just say hi, and if you need an autograph, I got you. But do not stalk me, because I will take it personal quickly.
You will regret it.
Yes, you will regret it. But so I am very excited about that. I am looking for early 2023 release date.
Okay.
And I know I'm going to shake up a few, you know.
Oh, I can't wait to read.
Girl, it's people in the industry like, cause I've dated in the industry before, so it's speculation. Oh, is that about such? It may be about him.
It may not.
It may not.
Oh,
it may
boy.
be about somebody you don't even know, sus.
Now you giving me best man vibes right now.
It is
with
very
this
best
book.
man. It is very best man. It is very best man vibes.
Okay.
So, but I'm gonna tell you something that's even crazier, right? I've stopped writing at least about 3 or 4 times because every time I write something, it happens. It freaks me completely out. The chapter that I am in, the first chapter that I'm in is I get into a polygamous relationship. And the husband, I get out of that relationship.
Now, see, I'm gonna be calling you asking.
And the husband and the wife start stalking me. The husband and the wife start stalking me.
Oh wow!
Now I will tell you that the husband and the wife stalking is true.
Okay, now see, Maria.
I'm just,
After when this is over, I'm gonna need an early read.
It's tea.
Oh my
It
goodness! Oh man, I can't wait to read that.
Wow, I see movie off of this book now.
I was just
Yes,
about
I
to
do
say the
too.
same thing.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
My
Let's
attorney
talk.
my attorney is writing, getting everything kind of situated as far as like the title and the trademarks and everything. So that's why I haven't disclosed the title. But I cannot wait. I'm gonna come back on and disclose the title because the title is tea. Oh my god, I can't wait.
I cannot wait.
I mean, just that little bit right there has me on the edge. Like, okay, wait a minute.
Wait, hold up.
And what did you do in the book when they was stuck? Did you use your sharpshooter? You said. What'd you do?
Well, in the second,
don't tell the people.
No, I'm not telling them.
They gotta wait till 2023 and check that out.
No, I'm not really. But the second chapter, I dropped a little bit more tea. So the second chapter, they bust. So the second chapter, they walk in while I am there with my new boyfriend.
Wait. So
like,
so you got what?
So the husband and the wife walks in.
Husband, wife, you there, and you got a boyfriend. So we talking 4 people now.
So yeah, my new boyfriend.
New boyfriend in the house too.
In the house. So I'm not gonna say if that was fiction or that was true.
But it don't matter at this point. I'm trying to figure out what you're doing.
I'll say the walk in the house part is true.
See, it's inquiring minds.
Who told you to use your key? I thought I left you alone.
I'm gonna say this, y'all just wait for 2023.
Just wait for
and wait for the book.
Exactly.
And I'm sure there's gonna be a book tour and all of that coming.
Book signing and all that.
Maybe she can read the insert about the poly and all that.
And I do love your voice.
Thank you.
So I am gonna do inserts starting early 2023, and I am looking for very sexy, sensual voices.
Oh, she putting her beard in now.
Yes.
I can talk British. No, let me stop.
I need the qualifications is
we're auditioning right now.
You need to be able to talk someone out of their clothes.
Oh, honey,
So
we're not gonna do that right now.
We ain't gonna do that right now. But
Don't do it right now. But so that is going to be the requirement. Okay. And I'm going to drop experts once a month.
Oh, okay, that should be fun.
You need males? Because I know some men that have that voice. Ooh, I know 2 right off the bat right now.
I got 2 already.
Really?
We probably got the same 2 in mind. Yeah.
You do.
Really? I love a man with a good voice.
Oh, I got 2 for you.
Oh, yes.
And if we thinking the same, we got the same 2 in mind.
Yep.
Oh, really?
Their voices are like off the chain.
I want to tell you your voice. All I need you to do is just talk to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm gonna need y'all to slide them DMs and numbers. I slide them. I it's one guy that I DM and I was just like, you got the look for my book cover.
Ooh.
And he was like, well, how do you want me? I was like, I want you in chains.
Okay, stop talking about this book right now because
But it is so much tea. It is so many chapters. It is so much tea to that book. I'm telling you, every time I write, And I was just telling my mama that.
And you say it come true.
Every time I write something, it comes true.
Oh, wow.
Write about me.
You got some. You know what? I'm looking for some BDSM.
I'm just playing.
If you do BDSM, then
might come
I'll love
true.
to write about you.
Might come true.
Oh, God, girl. Okay, next question.
Okay, so
Let's go.
So Maria, what can you just give us like one like big memorable real estate moment? Like
Well, now, so I have a it just happened recently.
Okay.
I have a huge listing, a 76 unit building on the lake. And I beat out so many companies, some of the biggest commercial real estate companies to get this listing.
Hey.
And when I mean to tell you, like, you have to walk in the room like you are a giant. Like when I walk in the room, like I own the place 24/7. And I can be literally going through some shit. Seriously. And I will walk in the room like I own it, and I manifest. You can manifest things just through your walk.
Yes.
And it's prime real estate, and I was the one out of everybody that got it.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I'm like, thank you, God. And it was so crazy because a few days before, I was in the shower and I was crying. I was like, God, order my footsteps.
There you go.
I don't have the answers. And that's like my biggest fear. I don't fear much of anything, but I fear not having the answers because I am a perfectionist, a true perfectionist. And when I get to that point, I pray.
And that's the best thing to do.
Yes.
Because God will always give you the answers.
Yeah. And then look, within 3 days later, I had like 10 million in listings of just real estate to sell. 10 million. Who has
All
10
it
million?
takes is just a little bit of faith.
Yes.
Not even a whole bunch.
Nope.
Just
a little bit.
the
And
tips.
prayer. Yeah.
Yeah, that's all you
I'm like,
need.
God, I want to sell 10 million before the end of the year.
I know
And he
that's
gave me
right.
over 10 million, about 22 million.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay, so now since you know everything that you write and manifest, so can you manifest that Maubra win this 494 million tonight on this Mega Millions?
Oh shit! I need to manifest myself to the gas station right now. When is it?
Tonight, girl.
Tonight.
It is 494 million tonight. So I need you to manifest.
I'm gonna manifest you. We win it together. I'm
just
manifesting
manifest that everybody in this room will win a piece of that.
So I usually have my son go and get my tickets because he was born at 7/11.
Oh.
All of his numbers are 7/11. So the date of birth, he was everything is 7/11. So he was the first day of the month, which is January, and on the 17th. So every number in his chart is 7/11.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we use.
So you're gonna go next door.
Say he was born at 7-Eleven?
He was born at 7/11.
He was born at 7-Eleven.
Yep, and his numbers are 7/11. So he was born January 17th. So January is 1, and then the 17th that's 1/7 at 7/11.
Wow.
That's amazing.
I ain't have no more kids. I'm like, I don't think I'm gonna have another kid. That's
Wow.
It's your only?
It's my only.
Wow.
That's amazing.
I don't want to. You have children?
No.
Oh gosh, that dog. I got a dog, and he giving me the flux. I'm like,
That
ooh.
was my
That's
child.
your child right there.
That's my. Yes, he was enough for me.
That's
He
your
didn't punish me
child.
because he
Rest
hopped
his
on my
soul.
couch.
Oh, yeah.
Baby, don't you do it.
Hey,
Don't
They
you
have a
don't
mind of
you
their own.
do
I
it.
got two at home, and yeah, they my children.
So do you have children?
I do. I have three
Okay.
daughters and a son and 2 dogs, a boy and a girl.
Okay.
And the girl runs the house.
You know what? When I got started, I really wanted to have somebody to inspire me, and unfortunately, I did not. How I got started. I had a girlfriend tell me about real estate, and she was bragging about how much money she was making. And then I took the test and passed, and I went to the same brokerage as her, and I asked her a question. She said, "Oh, honey, no, we competition that. I can't answer no question for you."
Oh, wow.
Yes, she did.
Damn.
Guess she really wasn't a friend, huh?
No, ma'am.
Wow. And she just had a straight face when she said that.
She had a straight face. Girl, I was stoned. I was just like,
Oh, damn.
Oh, wow.
I've had to make my own way.
And sometimes you got to do that.
Be prepared to make your own way.
Yeah, sometimes you have to.
Don't take it personal. Just make your own way. Make them lemons.
As they say, some people are here for a season, and
Mm-hmm.
some people are here for a lifetime.
That's true.
So she was a season.
Yeah.
She was. And you know what? I still say, you know, I do the head nod. You know how you be like, what up?
Yeah, like what's up?
I would up, you know, and if we out, I may even do a shot with you, but we not gonna be girlfriends.
Oh no, she already showed her true colors.
She might put something in your drink, girl. And then,
Have you guys had that experience before?
Oh yes.
Oh yeah.
When I started acting, I lost all of my childhood friends, every single one.
Oh yeah, especially when you start rising.
Every
and
last
stuff.
one. And when I got into the entertainment business, now all of the people that I am associated with other than family are all entertainers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Seriously.
My mentors are all brokers, developers, and all of them are like millionaires. Every last one. And they and I mean, it's nothing I can offer them, and they pour into me.
Yeah.
Like they will call me and be like, I was just calling to see were you okay, were you happy?
So let me ask you something. Has she like ever, came back and reached out to you?
She try to play it off and be like, oh hey girl, I seen you out here, and I was like, I know you did.
Mm-hmm. I wanted you to.
I wanted you to. So I don't believe in being humble. I do not believe in being humble. I believe in being a good person. Mm-hmm. Be a good person. Give back. Mm-hmm. Love people. Mm-hmm. Don't be shady. But why am I toning down? For who? Mm-hmm. And to me, that humble is like just kind of sitting back and say, "Oh, well, I'm not gonna piss no more." I'm pissing everybody off. What are you talking about?
Mic drop.
Look, I am just like.
But you
that.
keeping it real.
But you know what? I see it a little different. You can still be humble and be a good person.
That's
you
true.
still gonna piss them off whether you're humble or not.
Humble or not, that's true.
What does humble look like to you?
Humble to me is just not being loud and I'm not a loud person and boisterous. I'm nice, I'm kind, but I also am that Capricorn. Try me if you will. Mm-hmm. But that's right. I'm that person that I don't have to, I'm not going to be like, oh, I do this and I do that. I'm not a conceited or a sedity person. I'm just me. And I'm very thankful. And I'm modest and all of that, but I'm not just gonna be like, oh yeah, you better believe that's what I'm doing. I don't do that.
Mm-hmm.
I wake up and decide what I want to do and how I want to be, and that's the version of me that you get. But it's going to be with love. It's not going to be with hate.
Yeah, everything's with
but
love.
It may be quiet, it may be loud, and I may laugh at you. I may laugh with you, and I may do shots with you at the end of all of it. But that is I just decide what I do every day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So in other words, I'm not saying it's humble to me. It's not. Some people can be mean with it.
No.
Yeah.
And you're not being mean.
No,
you're just
you're
just a joyous person.
Right.
I am.
And you may get a quiet me today. You may get a loud and laughing me today. And you may get that me that's like, yeah, I'm out here. I'm doing it. I just sold that $1 million home and that $1 million home. Yeah, boo, I did it. Yeah, thank you very much. That's still being humble and modest. It's not being boisterous, like, yeah, whatever.
Arrogant.
It's a difference.
Yeah.
So you ain't on your Kanye.
Yeah, I like Kanye.
I love Kanye. Just walked. He was late to Fashion Week, and he walked down the runway to his seat. And I was like, that is such a vibe. He is a vibe. He is definitely a vibe.
He is unapologetically himself.
I love that fact that he's unapologetic.
Yep.
I think he is a little bit on the ego side, and that's okay too sometimes.
Yeah,
but
his
he's
mama,
very unapologetic.
if you look at his story, his mom had everything to do with it, and there's nothing wrong with it because she was trying to teach her young black African male child that he is somebody. That's what she was doing, and he kept that even in her absence. He's still like, my mama said, and it's okay to be that way.
She raised the king. Yep.
So Maria, how can people reach you?
You can definitely DM me on Facebook at Maria Jeanette or Instagram at _Maria Jeanette. Or you can just give me a call at 708-506-4468. But DM is fine too.
Now you really gonna have stalkers.
Oh.
Girl, I have billboards all over the place, so they be
Okay.
I get on video messages.
I'm just playing.
No, I really do. And it's a lot sometimes. And I'll be like, bruh, for real, like
I
you didn't
say
even
that
have to
because
video
I
me
just
this.
got hacked yesterday, for real, and I'm so pissed. I know who you are, hacker.
Ooh, okay.
I found you. I got your email address.
Uh-oh. Watch
Please
out.
leave my email alone. I'm monetizing that. Stop it. Stop.
Well, you know what? Thank you so much.
Yes, I enjoy myself.
For dropping all that tea.
Okay.
And all the
I
tips.
did drop a lot of tea.
You did. But also you dropped a lot of gems, to see, the real world of being an African American female in real estate. So I thank you for that. It was a pleasure having you.
No, it was a pleasure coming. I am super stoked about the next chapter of your life, and my life. And when I'm ready to release the title.
Girl, I was just about to say in that book.
Yes, when I release the title, I'm going to come back.
Yes, you definitely gotta come on back. But I have a gift for you before you go.
Okay.
So all my guests get an on the scene T-shirt. Finally, y'all, I got my T-shirts back. And I still have to get you a mask. I have the on the scene matching mask because we still in the pandemic. So I will get you that.
Right. Yes. If they come out with one more thing, I'm just trying to.
I swear to God,
I'm in prayer mode.
So just make sure
I got you.
You take a picture.
I'm about to take. We're gonna take a picture right now.
Okay. When you have it on, you can do it. We're gonna take a picture with you holding it up and stuff.
Okay, cool.
You gotta promise to take one in.
All right, I cannot wait.
And then you gotta make sure you come on and hang with me and Chandra again. And
we do. Do you guys day drink?
Do we day drink?
Day drink, night drink, midday drink.
Because I like to hang.
Drink.
If you want to hang with Maria Jeanette, Maria Jeanette likes to day drink.
Okay.
Day drink. What time?
Cheers.
10 o'clock, 9 o'clock.
We gonna day drink. We gonna eat breakfast.
I'm not serious,
and laugh too.
I'm not serious.
I'm very serious.
But then again, I am. Don't.
I like to entertain myself.
Don't underestimate me.
Well, to just don't expect anything. Just try to figure it out once I arrive.
There you go.
Pretty much.
There you go.
It's gonna be what it's gonna be.
It's gonna be what it's gonna be. Oh well. Sorry, babe.
But thank you again. Definitely got to come back.
Yes.
This was fun.
It was.
So much fun.
It was like girl talk.
Yeah.
I felt like I was in my jammies with two girlfriends.
And that's how I like it to. I just, it's not that typical, we just do our
posh person.
We do our own little thing on the scene.
We not the View.
Yes.
Yet.
Exactly. There you go.
The View.
Yet.
We in the building.
Exactly.
We in the building. We just not in Hollywood.
Yet.
We in the shot.
There you go.
It's Hollywood enough.
There you go.
Shy Hollywood. Shywood.
Yes.
Yes, definitely.
Thank you
guys for tuning in. Thank you, Sandra.
Yes.
Thank you.
So, guys, thanks for watching another dope episode of On the Scene. Don't go anywhere. We got another interview coming up.
Peace.
Yes, it is. How it was.
Yeah, I used to play in jail. What did I do?
So, Maubra, you say your wife is pregnant. How many kids do you have?
Honey, you know you can't ask him a question like that.
Why not? It's so little.
So, how many kids do you have? Did you say your wife was pregnant?
Yeah, she's pregnant with triplets. And I got 5 small ones.
That's a lot of responsibility. I mean, are you ready? Sure you ready for that at a house?
Man, they asking too many questions about my kids. Let's get out of here.
Oh, can we see if we fit the bathroom room in the back?
When was the last time you played basketball? Huh?
Basketball? They don't play no basketball around here. These people like to keep their lawns looking good around here.
Hey, let's go.
Honey, I don't think we're gonna go with them. They don't seem like a good fit.
Of course. All them damn kids.
Yeah. So I'm gonna call the realtor and I'm gonna have them send us someone else.
Sounds fine to me.
Hi, my name is Maria Jeanette, designated managing broker and owner of the Cross Realty Group. If you or someone that you know has had an experience like this, you may be experiencing housing discrimination.